Hello everyone, and welcome back to the 4th episode of Hyrule Warriors, Definitive Edition. We already did the bazaar at the end of the last episode, just unlocking a couple of things here and there. So feel free to, if you really care and didn't see the last episode, feel free to check that out. Actually, there's one thing I want to do with that. But that said, I once again have my friend Card with me.
Hello, everybody. How's it all? How y'all doing? So, as stated last time, Linkle is Serene's favorite character in this game, and who can blame you?
Oh yes, I love the beginning here.
Now, fun fact for those who are tuning into this for the first time, and if you are, go back and watch the other parts. We had some pretty good discussion. But this is my first time actually seeing Linkle's story. So because I never actually owned the game, didn't get any of the DLC that my friend had. Yada yada yada. So this is the first time of me actually going through this, and so her reasons for why she's doing this, yada yada, completely unknown to me. But what? And anyway, as we've said before, Linkle, definitely good design. Definitely feminine. Definitely what I'd picture if Link was a girl. And I do like the fact that it seems like she's more or less going this because of the compass with the Royal Sea Line. So it's find out what this has, what the meaning behind this is, yada yada.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I love that the whole idea is just so her grandmother always told her that she was a legendary hero, which the villagers there are like, well, everybody's grandmother says that, Oh yeah. So Hyrule Castle is that way. She's going the other way. Linkle has this bad habit of getting lost.
There once who lived in a small village.
Basically, Linkle's story is she has a compass that her grandmother gave her. It's a magic compass with the Hyrule crest on it. Her grandmother, she was always raised believing that she was, the legendary hero. And the villagers came in, were like, hey, Hyrule Castle is beset by monsters. Zelda's fighting, but it's not doing very good. It's not doing a lot of good. And so Linkle's reaction is like, okay, well, then I'm the legendary hero, so it's my job to go, go save Hyrule. And throws on her gear and goes,
Mm-hmm. Now, of course, everyone else knows that. Okay, yeah, she's not actually she's not the current incarnation of Hylia's champion, but that sort of drive for someone's like, hey, I want to actually be, I want to live up to this ideal that my grandmother told me about, which is cool. And no, not that thing.
So Skull Kid shows up and steals her compass. And so this begins, as the game just said, Linkle's first trial. You're gonna see something really funny as soon as I start this. Every one of these, you always have an army at your side. Gorons, soldiers, so on. My army in this level is none of those, actually.
Hey there, SK, how's it going?
Okay.
Best non-Ganon villain. If you want our reasons why, go watch the last part.
Right, Majora's Puppet, Skull Kid. So here is my army.
The most deadly army of all, the Cuckoo Army.
The Cuckoo Army. Oh yes.
For those of you who aren't the joke, well, let's just say Cuckoos have a rather nasty reputation in the Zelda franchise.
Right. I just love that Linkle's entire army literally is Cuckoos.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, so I've only ever done this level once when, well, this is my third time, technically, because I did it on Hyrule Warriors Legends, and once when I was playing through Definitive Edition here. So this is only my third time doing this level, so I don't immediately remember what I'm supposed to be doing. I think I have to get over there to that flashing icon. I just have to figure out how to get there.
Let's see. We went through favorite overworlds, favorite and least favorite villains, like last time. So, what to have to be the major talking point about this time?
Honestly, that's always the hard part for me, is figuring out what exactly to say when I'm doing these recordings, because I mean, there's always something to say if you think about it, but it can be
it's that whole you give someone unlimited access to something and they will always freeze up.
Yeah.
But actually, I do gotta have a bit of a topic, which might actually be a little bit interesting,
Right.
and because we're playing as Linkle, this popped in my head. What if there was a Zelda game that Link was female? So that whole thing.
Right. I mean,
Like that.
I mean, Aisha Anuma has basically shut down the idea that there could ever be a female Link.
But yeah.
Okay, can't go there. What the?
Yeah, it's like.
What am I trying to do? Oh, okay. I didn't even see that keep was open. Got it.
Yeah, it's like yes, we know that the director has pretty much shut that particular fan hope down, but I've never wanted to let a little something like Word of God get in the way of my imagination.
Right. I mean,
So yeah.
if you want to talk about what could Legend of Zelda be like if Link was female, just check my DeviantArt. Because I did so many Legend of Zelda novelizations, and in most of them, after I wrote both Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask novels, I turned around and I did Wind Waker, and that was cool. But then I went and I did the Oracle series, and when I did the Oracle series, I was like, well, what if, Link was... Oh my god, dog, shut up. Yeah, I was like, what if, Link was female? And so I literally made Link female in that one. And I had so much fun writing Link as a female as opposed to a male that I then, started... I do not have that combo. I then started writing Ocarina of Time over again with a female Link. And I started Twilight Princess, never finished Ocarina of Time either. But I did 3 or 4 different Legend of Zelda novels where I tried to make Link female. And I really enjoyed, having that female character for, Link and everything. So.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Here's my 2 cents on what if Link was a girl? To me, it'd be kind of cool, but in the grand scheme of things, it wouldn't really matter because it's still Hylia's champion going to help. Male, female, doesn't matter. It just and while it does bum me.
I wasn't paying attention, and I lost one of my Picos.
Oh, sorry.
I have, in this level, and I wasn't paying attention, in this level there are baby Kukos that show up, and you have to rescue them to like build your army, and I wasn't paying attention and didn't realize that it spawned, and so I lost one of the baby Kukos, and so now I don't have as big of an army as I could right now.
Sorry about that, but anyway, but yeah, it's like, and you know what, you know, like I was saying, like if there was, like, if we ever did get, if the director didn't, shut down the idea, I think, if they were going to, make a female Link, like do something very similar to Link, not exactly 1-to-1, because, that'd be kind of lazy, but, it's still like, okay, because let's face it, Link already is kind of, gender ambiguous. Like, the only reason he's a guy is because, the voice.
Right.
Because the first time I saw Link, I was like, wait, like there's another Nintendo character, Nintendo hero that's mainly female? Cool. That was like, oh, that I was like, oh, no, wait, it's a guy.
Right.
Yeah, well. Because, there's nothing. Ah, hey. Oh, well, you got that golden sculpture rather quick.
Yeah, surprisingly, I knew right where that one was. Even I was surprised that I knew right where that one was. Okay, here's another baby Kuko. I need to find out where it is and actually do it this time, because these are actually really important to do.
Yeah, like you do that, I'll talk about something kind of non sequitur, but hey. So, for those who, while Serena is doing this, for those who don't know me, I am just a little bit of background for me. I am a big fan of shows like, Power Rangers, that sort of thing.
Right.
And,
On that, we actually, when we decided to do our podcast for D&D, we actually were thinking about it because our D&D group had been called Power Rangers Dungeon Force for almost a year, and we're like, I don't think we can actually use that for the podcast.
Yeah, dang it, Hasbro! We don't want to get sued by you.
Yeah.
Because for those who not know, Hasbro actually is actually going to be getting the rights to Power Rangers soon. But that's neither here nor there.
Right.
But anyway, that's something I've always loved, and something and because of that, I eventually learned of more or less the older brother to Power Rangers, which is for those who remember it back in the day, a certain show called Masked Rider, the definitely not so good version of a show called Kamen Rider Black, which a lot of fans will say is one of the best shows, but again, neither here nor there.
Right.
But but for me, it's I've always loved that sort of high action, high concept, either one person or a bunch of people doing their best to try and keep their world safe from a weirdly themed collection of monsters. So always love that sort of thing. And I hate to say this, but I can almost see with the different amount of links that them having their own sort, especially in this game, their own sort of Ranger-esque force. Just think about it. We've got the Hyrule Warriors. Link as as the leader.
Wow, Spookit was in this keep. He's usually not when I do this level.
Ah.
Both times I've done this level before, he was not in this keep.
Oh, talk about lucky.
Right?
But yeah, it's I've always sort of pictured okay, Link is sort of the leader, not necessarily the Red Ranger, but but hey, Zelda's a ranger, yada yada yada, with Ganondorf being of course the big bad, and either various non-Ganon monsters or various minions of his as as the generals, and the various monsters being reworked into monsters of the week, with of course the grunts probably being moblins, because I'm just kind of weird that way and think about that sort of thing.
Oh crap! Base is in danger.
Running.
There must be some big mob or something in there, because it's usually only the morale boosted or captains that. Yep, there are 2 big foes in here. That would explain a few things. I love this part. I love the when you shoot them with an arrow when they're doing powering up their big attack. They do that. I don't know if that's in the original Hyrule Warriors, but I know it's in both Legends and Definitive Edition, and it's awesome.
But yeah.
In the original, so I don't think it is.
Well, but yeah. Anyway, I'm a big nerd when it comes to that sort of thing. I've quoted various series before during some of the D&D stuff. If I ever decided to make a monk, you can bet I'll be throwing in some references to one of my favorite shows there, because if I'm going to be honest, if you think about it, most Power Rangers or writers, they're monks they're Kensei monks. For those who don't know what Kensei monks are, they're pretty much monks that can use weapons.
Right. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, it's
Fairies! These fairies hurt.
Yeah, you wouldn't think it, but no, they're... Do not...
Get rid of these summoners.
Obligatory Final Fantasy X joke when it comes to summoners.
I think I got them, because I don't see them anymore.
Yeah, I think you got them. But, anyway.
Yeah, sorry, I've been really focusing here on what's going on here, because I'm not familiar with this level, so I'm trying to okay, another baby Kuko. I have been listening. Don't get me wrong. I just
you're concentrating, and I'm trying to be a one-man band over here, and I've never been that good as a solo act.
Yeah, I mean, I do the solo act every time I record, so I'm kind of used to it. But it's definitely been nice having you record with me, because this is not this level is actually a little complicated to go through here.
Yeah. So and besides, sometimes doing something with a partner can help. And ow!
Yeah.
Dang pose.
Oops! I did not mean to hit that button. Yeah, I could not get off of his attack. I was hitting evade over and over again, but I would evade and then immediately get hit by his attack. I could not get off of it. Hey, I missed it. Got him. Okay.
I
saved 2 out of 3 anyway.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah. I didn't even realize that first one had even been there until it was uh-oh, the Kuko ran away. I was like, wait a minute. Hang on. I didn't even notice that it had spawned. Yep. Turned gold. Guess that means something good. That's what Linkle said there. Kuko babies turn gold when they feast.
Ooh!
Shining, what's going on? What is this? It's so bright. I feel like Skull Kid's voice would be like, what's going on? I don't understand. It's so bright.
Yeah, I can imagine Skull Kid having a kind of a higher pitched voice with a. Oh no!
Wow, that hurt. Oh my god.
Super moves for the loss, and looks like we might be done here.
Yep. I managed to keep the Skull Kid there, so.
Okay,
I got my comes back.
You got the.
Please forgive me. Okay then, you're forgiven. Ha!
Oh.
The next line that Skull Kid gives. Good. And next time I'll do a better job of stealing it.
Oh, Skull Kid, you little rascal.
So again, Linkle is my favorite character, and if we do an adventure mode series, that'll be like a side series, like what I did with the original Hyrule Warriors. But if I do, I can't wait for this. I can't wait for that because I can get the boots, and the boots are freaking amazing.
Okay, that outro for Linkle is kind of cool.
Yeah. I just love everything about Linkle, honestly. I love that she, like, consults her map and then starts going off as, like, no, Hyrule Castle's the other way. Poor Linkle. She will never find her way to Hyrule Castle, will she?
In her hand,
nope. I know certain other characters that have just as bad as directional sense as her.
Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait until we get to the end of like regular Hyrule Warriors, because when we get to the end of regular Hyrule Warriors, like Legends and Definitive Edition add some really cool stuff at the end. Like there's some really cool extra levels at the end because you get to Wind Waker.
Wind Waker, definitely. Like, I have thoughts on Wind Waker, but I'll save them for another time.
Right. We can worry about our thoughts on Wind Waker when we get to the Wind Waker timeline, if you will. Hyrule Warriors here.
Yeah, because trust me, after the Valley of the Seers, we're gonna be, after next episode, it's gonna be getting split in two, boy. Yeah, am I going to have some words about Girahim? I was saving some stuff about him, I guess, because his body structure is male, but he's technically a sword spirit. But I'll worry about that when we get to that portion, because I'll save that. Yeah, I'll just save it for later because.
Yeah, we'll worry about that when we get there. Hey, we got 3 illustration pieces. Bazaar has leveled up. Alright, next episode we'll hop into the Valley of Seers, where we will be playing Lana, which is exciting.
Yep, like my personal favorite of the female cast.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So I do hope that you all have enjoyed. If you have, please feel free to subscribe. Feel free to check the video description down below for a link to the playlist if you have missed any of the previous episodes, or are watching this in the future and where there's more episodes out and want to know where get to the next episode. And also there's a link to my Patreon down there as well. You can help support the channel. It really helps out quite a lot. With that, the two of us will see you all next time.
Ciao.
See you later.